aspect of life back there in the Depression was there wasn't much cash flow in money. There was a lot of what we call barter and trade. Do you know what I mean by barter and trade? If somebody hauled us coal, they would take a lamb or a pig, a butchered lamb or butchered pig to pay for hauling the coal. That would be an example of barter and trade. If you, the grocery stores here in town, you would bring them a butchered beef or butchered pig, and they would put it on the ledger. They didn't pay you, but then you could go and get groceries that you needed against that. And that was quite a different way of living back then. Well, you could buy, we more or less made our own living. We bought salt and sugar and stuff like that. We even in the early days when I was a child, we took our wheat to a mill and got it ground into flour. And so we had most of our foodstuffs we made on the farm. We went to the stores for oranges, bananas, stuff we couldn't raise, and stuff like that. But they handled more or less stuff like you'll know the Safeway store here in Craig.
Mm-hmm.
It had 5 different locations in my lifetime in Craig. And it was first down on Yampa Avenue, down what they call the Calgill building was the first location. The next location was in where the Craig Drug was for years. The third location was across the street in this building that's now for sale here. The next location was out where the post office is, and then to the store where it is now for the mall. But so they're the oldest one. There was well, Dan could tell you a lot of different merchants that were down through the years. They have records of that here at the museum. Burke's Grocery Store, which was in the bank building on Yampa Avenue, corner of Yampa, was one of the main ones. Smith Grocery, which was on the corner of Breeze Street. Different locations for the stores, but they were a lot smaller and smaller in those days.